let's start out with some negatives of the seat. First things first, you get an extra 2 keys with it that go in here. And that pops this part off. Then you can push your button with it. Now, one of the negatives of this system is that the seat falls down if you're not holding it. Why is that a problem? Well, when you go to get gas, you kind of have to set it down, get your pump ready, come over with your hand, maybe your elbow, fill it up, and then you basically have got to realign what you're doing. Hey, 4th of July firework mired. Yay, joy. Let's take a look here. Stitching. These same 2 bolts are on the original Honda, the OEM seat. So all you gotta do is take off these 2 bolts and take off the rubber flange, the spacer here. Take off your old seat, put this one on, put the rubber seats back in, bolt it down, and you're basically ready to go. It's got the same hook mechanism here for your lock. The only difference is it adds this part here. Now, normally this is without the key turned. When you turn the key, it opens the slot, and then that little knob hooks in there. That's metal. That's quality. Oh, this is nice. These rubber pads that kind of give you a little more cushion here. This looks about the same size as the cargo, the one-seated cargo. Uh-oh, look at, what's that from? Probably from me. This goes in between both of your shocks. Just loosen these up. You don't even have to take them off, just loosen them up and slide that in. It did come with these extra bolts. These bolts came with the seat. The Honda ones are about, I want to say, 2 millimeters shorter than these bolts. I think these bolts are just there so you can get this extra piece of metal in there. And let's see, you're done fueling, you can click it in. The Honda seat clicked, and then you have to hold it down. So I had to do that with the camera. So you hold it down, turn the key, it opens the hole. You feel that knob lock in and let go of the key, it unlocks. So that's the only bad thing, is that you have to have that extra key around with you. So here is the Honda seat. You can see just about how long it is. The rear rack probably has that gap right around here with the rear passenger seat on there. And one of the problems with the original seat, let me see if I can do this. You can sit on it, but up here where it curves up, this is where my tailbone was sitting, way up on the metal. You feel inside here, or maybe it's just plastic. Ooh, it is plastic, it's rough. So when you wind up sitting most of your weight on this part, eventually you start shuffling around on this seat, and it just became uncomfortable. Now, you can see is perfectly flat all the way from front to back, and if I want to, I can move forward a little, I can scooch back a little. I mean, I've even ridden like halfway across on this piece of leather here. Let's take a look at the construction of the Honda seat. Once you have it off, you've got the 2 bolts here. I do miss this little cute piece of metal. It went right here. The stitching on this is decent. It's a fake leather. I assume this is also a fake leather. Doesn't say. You do get the Honda logo, but clearly this is a knockoff. That's okay. If Honda's not going to sell me the part, then I got to do what I can. I mean, you can see it's much crisper and clearer the way the Honda is spelled out there. The stitching though looks good. Same kind of material, a little lighter on this. I mean, not much that you can really tell. Let's take a look at this off, and I think that is it. Other than that, everything seems to be riding really well. Like I said, if I get tired, shifting around has been really nice. It's nice and wide. I don't have my rear foot pegs on yet. My next purchase will probably be shocks or